So check this out. I hear a lot of talking points, mostly from women. Again, I date women. So my algorithm is going to be set to see certain things pertaining to women, not men. You understand? You understand?
All eyes is on me. Won't tell no lies. Won't hold my tongue.
So with that being said, I hear a lot of times women always talking about the lack of their femininity because of what a man must do. A man doesn't or hasn't made them feel safe enough to be feminine. Now, first, I think that's bullshit because your femininity is in your essence. That's what God created you to be. You are a woman. So by being a woman, you're going to have the highest level of femininity in your DNA. And the opposite goes for a man. So therefore, what God created you to be is innately who and what you are. It isn't contingent upon what a man does. It isn't contingent upon how much money a man makes. It isn't contingent upon whether or not a man is doing things that make you feel good. No, the femininity is in your essence, is written in your code of genetics as a goddess. Do y'all understand that? Do you? Same thing goes for a man in the opposite way. Now just imagine if a man was talking about he ain't gonna be masculine because a woman isn't doing X, Y, and Z. Y'all know what y'all would say to a man that did that. What would y'all say? What would y'all say? Y'all would be talking about he's sassy, ridiculous. Listen, I seen on the internet a woman was showing that she went on an excursion somewhere, and in the excursion she did jumping out of an airplane. The process of jumping out of an airplane is a woman or a man, if he chooses to do it, they have to strap themselves to a guy or a girl who is a professional in skydiving. They have to sit on their lap and let that person dive out of an airplane and do the parachute and land safely. So you mean to tell me that a woman is willing to strap herself to a total stranger, trust this stranger with their mortality, not not bills being late, their mortality, strap themselves to a person, dive out of an airplane, and they feel safe enough to do that. But a guy that they chose to marry and be in a relationship with, even have children with, they somehow, some way, the guy makes them feel unsafe if the guy is not doing something that they deem is what he's supposed to be doing to keep them safe. But they're willing to do all of these type of things with total strangers. Stop the bullshit. Stop the hypocrisy. How about when you are in a relationship and you feel that you want to be with this man, how about you look yourself in the mirror, you evaluate you, you reflect upon you, and you find the things in you that you really want. And then if the things that you want are not the things that that man is or is capable of, after you have verbally voiced them to him, then y'all can reassess that later. But you can't come up with things later that aren't going the way you think or deem they're supposed to go. And then all of a sudden you start talking about you're not safe. That's insanity. How is we as a people going to get anywhere with that type of mentality? I keep telling y'all the outline of how it's supposed to flow is literally in the term, in the word, relation. How about y'all do your Googles and Google what the word relation means? Relationship. Everybody knows what a ship is. I'm sure everybody or a vast majority of people who are watching this video have been on a boat. Well, that's a ship. The ship is singular. It's one thing. It could be 5 people, 10 people, 20 people, or 1,000 people on there. It's still one boat. That means that everybody on the boat is under the control and leadership of the captain to get them where they want to go. Now, if the captain is faulty in any capacity, that means that everybody must join in. Listen, if the damn boat sprung a leak, it's up to everybody to shovel the water, the water out the boat so we don't sink. You could talk all you want about the captain's supposed to have not made the fucking boat start to sink. Okay, fine, but it's sinking. So get a bucket and let's get the water off of the boat so we all don't die. Ruminate on that for a second. The games we play. Where's the love at? A rising tide makes all boats rise. So if I'm the rising tide for some time, we rise. If you're the rising tide sometimes, we rise. Whatever and whomever is the rising tide, everything rise. All boats rise. What are you going to do? Who are you going to be? Are you going to be somebody that's full of hypocrisy, or are you going to be somebody that's all about relationship and making sure that the ship flows steadily to the destination, no matter the weather, no matter the waves, no matter the captain? Or are you going to keep on yapping? You're probably going to keep on yapping, but I'm done.
OG talk.